Welcome to Nomo Radio. Nomo Radio, your one-stop shop for a humorous commentary on our pop and subculture.
Hang on, is this even legal?
Every week, we dive deep down into conversations with interesting people about subjects that are either live in pop culture or thrive in subculture. With your hosts,
VX Madsen
and
Ada Mo.
We'll open the doors of perception and shatter your reality. So get ready, get binned, and get...
There's no turning back now. Here we go. Welcome to Nomo Radio.
Sorry, can we start again?
Okay.
It's just because I was like making a noise with my stomach.
Okay, here we go.
I'm just, I don't know, I was trying to have this.
We can just start whenever, but I guess it's good to have like a little bit of pause because the intro is gonna. Okay, hello guys, I'm VX Madsen. This is Edamo. You want to introduce yourself, Edamo? Edamo.
Anyway, short, simple, sexy.
Yes,
No.
Short, simple, and sexy. Mine is long and just annoying. We have made this podcast called Nomo Radio. It stands for nothing, I guess. Nomo. It's just
there is a base history to it.
bring it.
No, just save it for later.
Okay, we save it for later.
I would like to see all the conspiracy theories before I reveal what actually the name and the history behind it.
Okay, it's very mysterious. Okay, we wanted to have a place that we can talk ideas. We want to talk about concepts, pop culture, subculture, interesting movies, aspects, all kinds of things, right? We want life. We just want to talk at them.
We just need really someone to talk to.
Yeah, and no one would listen. Yeah, that's it. So yeah.
Hopefully someone will listen.
Yeah. Someone will eventually. Do you want to tell me a little about yourself? Tell me what you're working on, what's your passions, all the things you are doing, and then I'll go.
Well,
For the people who don't know, who are you?
For those people who don't know, I was born 21 years ago. I live in Copenhagen. So do you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually going to take a bachelor in acting.
Nice.
I'm not going to reveal which school.
Oh.
Because I'm afraid of stalkers.
Okay, that's great point.
Some of them.
You
That's
had
a great story for another time.
Oh yeah, I was just about to dive into that.
Yeah, there's a lot to dive into.
Okay.
What else is there about me?
You're also a model, right?
Yes, I guess that's more of the superficial side to
Yeah.
me. That is.
I don't know if it's superficial, but it's official.
It's official.
Can you say?
I guess that's the only content I post on my Instagram.
Yeah.
It's just the modeling photos.
Yeah.
It's the only interesting thing about me. And
That's not true. You're a fucking interesting person. You have a lot of fucking balls to move around.
If I would just get off Reddit, I would actually post something interesting. But I can't take
fucking
the time
Reddit.
today. Yeah, and I
my.
game, I guess,
Yeah.
too much to even be relevant.
So you're actually a gamer girl who are not on Twitch.
I will bite on my Xbox controller. Grr. I'm not like the other girls.
Oh my god.
Fuck no, I don't have Xbox.
Fuck. If I was a hot girl, I would totally be on Twitch just showing my tits and playing video games. I would do that.
Me too. If I was a hot girl.
Fuck, you are hot, but you have standards. Like, you have like, you don't.
Yeah, I guess
You don't
that's
go.
what's stopping me.
It's how close is that to porn? Would you say? Just showing skin.
I guess like what's stopping me from going on Twitch
Mm-hmm.
is just my face. Sorry, my mum's face.
Your mom's face.
Yeah, I can just imagine it.
Oh, okay. No. Fuck. Yeah, just I have to figure out like what.
What's stopping me from porn?
Mm-hmm.
My dad's face.
Okay. Oh, not proud of you, girl.
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
But that doesn't mean like I'm against Twitch girls. Or
No.
stars.
It's great content.
Yeah, like it's your body. Do whatever you want.
Totally, I agree.
It's great content.
It's great content.
This is quality content.
Yeah.
When you find this right video.
Right. Fuck. But you gotta admit it. Like, it's kind of interesting. Like, you see some hot girl just playing video games. Like, I understand why Twitch is such a big platform. I understand why people tune in. You don't? So there's a personality doing fun shit, experiencing what you're experiencing with your own games, and then you watch them react and play the game.
It's like you have a friend next to you playing the game with you.
Yes, but your friend is fucking funny.
Ah.
Really funny, and he has a lot of subscribers, so it's like more cool. Right?
Then your real friend.
I don't know, dude. But I get, you know, like okay, maybe I don't get it. I don't play video games myself, but I get that. You know, I understand why someone would tune in for a dude who has who's maybe good at it, or maybe is really funny when he's playing or something. I've thought about it.
Yeah.
I've thought about becoming a Twitch player when I get the new PlayStation. I want to play that new.
By the PS5.
Yes. Then I want to get the whole rig, and then set it up so that I can just stream for maybe 2 hours or something.
Right, we should just do it together.
Yeah, we could. That could be fun. It could be kind of like, it could be Nomo Radio like expanded, right, into this. Could be fun.
Wow. Better to get this one started first, though.
Yeah, let's get this off the ground first, and then right, totally.
Well, tell me about you.
Well, I'm VX Madsen. I am just I've been making art for 10 years, and right now I'm kind of still doing it, kind of, but not really. Like, I want to try to focus my creative energy on stuff like this. I feel like with the art, you can only say so much. And when people are done looking at it, you said the things you only could say with that one picture. Whereas a fucking podcast, you can just say a lot more, you know, with, you know.
You can generally be a lot louder.
Yeah, I can be louder. I can be more, you know, precise. I can be more confusing. No, but it's two different.
Art, but it's pretty confusing.
I love art. Trust me, I fucking love art. Art is the best thing this planet has to offer. But creating it and selling it, oh my God, please stop me. You know, it's horrible. It's horrible to be judged by something you had so close, and now it has to be sold. Like, so fucking.
Because it's a whole selling aspect.
Yeah. If I could just make art and no one would buy it, but a lot would see it, that's something else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of like when you take like art school.
Yeah.
Your parents just see all your shit.
Yeah.
That you don't have to do anything about it.
Yeah.
My parents never saw anything of the stuff I produced in art school.
Fuck. Did you produce a lot?
Relatively, I never finished.
Okay.
That was why they never saw anything, because
Right.
I never finished anything. Even though people and teachers and other stuff would be like, "This is finished,"
Right.
and I'm like, "Brenna, nay."
Self-criticism. It's a friend.
Yeah, I think that's the hardest aspect of it, being like, "This is finished. This is a product for sale," and then putting a price tag on it.
Yeah.
How did you do at that? Like,
well, I didn't even get that far. Kind of. Like, I sold, but I didn't sell like at the level I wanted to sell at. That's also a part of it. Like, I valued my shit so much, and people undervalued my shit. So it was like a conflict from the start where like, oh, you want that much? Oh, I have to go now. You know? Where I'm like, fuck. I don't know. It's just not a business model I like. I don't like it being so emotionally attached. Like, you are so emotionally attached to the product. It should be much more, you know. I would rather just try to sell this water, like and then just go all in on marketing and trying to come up with creative, crazy campaigns. Like, so I use my creativity that way, but not, have the thing I produce actually be the thing that drove my creativity.
Right.
I don't know how to
You don't want
explain
to
it.
put a value exclusively to your creativity.
Yeah.
If you use your creativity to make a product,
Yeah.
you don't want to price that product.
It's like when you do it for fun, it's so much more fun. But when you have to think about your livelihood while you're doing it, it's just not fun.
That's why I stopped dancing ballet.
Right. That's it.
I'm joking. It's just because I was too tall and fat.
Tall and fat. That's a dangerous combination.
Well, as a ballerina is.
Fuck, Yeah, but it's so I did that for 10 years, and now I'm like, I'm started writing a book again here.
Yeah.
Do you remember I told you about this Japanese toy book I was writing? Did I tell you about that?
I don't think you did.
Oh
That's
my
perfect.
God.
You can tell me now.
Yes, I can. So that is a book about Japanese soft vinyl toys. So hey.
Right, and that means
That means soft Japanese soft vinyl toys. It's display figures that are. Do I have any here? These kinds of. This is by an artist named Cos, but it's like, you
that's
can
not
try
Japanese
feeling.
artist,
Try
or-
feeling. It's like durable vinyl plastic. It's like soft some kind. Right, it's cool, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
I like it.
So Japan has like a whole culture of just people creating these kinds of toys. It's really interesting. Like, and this culture have evolved into something like this that's called designer toys, right?
Yeah.
So, but it started in Japan, and
But is it really for children?
no. This is like, I guess both children and adults, because they're really expensive. It's a labor-intensive process. These
Yeah, 'cause I
toys
was
go through.
thinking like it does sound expensive.
It is
And it's
expensive.
not
It's
something
like
you give to your 3-year-old.
No. I guess if you're rich, but no, it's an expensive toy. I've seen some of these go for fucking $200.
So they're more like art pieces.
Yeah. And that's kind of the thing I'm going into in the book, is that it has evolved into like artists getting their hands on this process, right? But it's still so dangerous to produce. Like if you
Like dangerous.
you can't produce this at home, like, because it involves the process of making a metal mold.
Oh, so it's literally
Yeah.
dangerous to make.
Yes. It's super like they
Toxic and shit.
totally toxic. Really, like in the
On high school level drama.
like people can't be in the room when it's produced. Toxic, yeah.
Some nuclear stuff there.
Stuff like that. It's an acid bath.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's how. Have you seen metal plating? How it works with gold rings and silver rings? Have you seen that? Do you know about that?
No, but it does sound like an episode on Discovery Channel.
Right. But that's actually the technique used for making these molds. So the thing you want to do is that you have a wax positive of the thing you want to produce. Then you put that on a plate, a metal sheet, and then you make a cage for that sheet. And then you put that into this acid bath, and then you put copper in it, metals and stuff like that. It's really complex. Like it has to be a special combinations of things. And then over a time of like a month maybe, then it develops this thick metal shell to this wax thing. And then you just heat up the wax and you have a mold of your part of the toy.
Oh.
Right?
That takes a long time.
It takes a long time, and it's so labor intensive. It costs so much to house these things. There's also designers that design the toys for you. There's people designing the joints. There's people painting, and there are special kinds of metal masks, are they called, for special paint jobs for these figures. It's so interesting. Like And people wonder, why are they so expensive? Like, it's so labor intensive to just produce 10 figures. And 10 figures might run you up in like 5,000 kronas for just that. No, dollars, sorry. $5,000 for a run of 10 figures.
Like, just to produce?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
So, like, the prices...
Yeah, so anyone who wants to go into this, like, there's some people who are really making a good living off of this, but these are people who have been in the game for a long time, right? But people, because I was like, I wanted to make my own figure, but then I was like, okay, how do I do that? And I could not find any substantial information about this, so I dug deep. And then I started gathering all this information and eventually turning it into like a book or something. So I'm now like where I kind of want to format it. It might be a small book, but it's going to be full of information.
Right.
So I want to get this whole thing out to the public so they can read, this is how you do it. This is what, okay. So, and it's full of links.
Are they on Marketplace?
The book?
The
or
figures.
no, the figures? I guess in America, but not really here in Denmark. I only met one dude in Denmark here who was into this, and yeah, so he was like, "You've never met anyone like that was into it." So it's actually us too. There's a lot of people into Superman, no, action figures, yeah, but not into this kind of figures because we don't really know about it.
Have you bought like any action figures on Marketplace?
No, I don't really buy. I have so much, already.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah, there's the things that really resonate with me, I just buy, but the things that doesn't, I don't. Stuff like fucking normal action figures doesn't say much, Like it doesn't, Also, it's a dumb thing to spend money on if you want to save and become a millionaire at some point. So.
Oh yeah, I guess you have to invest your money.
Yeah. So that's it, But it's a really interesting those Sofubi toys. Like on Instagram, it's really big. Just search Sofubi and you'll see all kinds of figures.
Oh dang.
Yeah.
What a subculture.
So that is a subculture thing. That's totally subculture. And it's really interesting. We should get some people to talk about it, but I guess I'm the only one in Denmark who really knows about it.
Except for that one other guy.
Except for that one other guy.
I feel like that might just be my viewpoint of it or perception.
Yeah.
But I feel like that guy is like some sort of guy living under the government's radar, like being sort of, I don't know, probably
kinda.
Not. Actually?
I don't know.
Is it like conspiracy dude?
No.
No.
I don't know.
I don't know why I got that. Like, because like I just said, only one in the country.
Yeah, but Denmark. Okay, this is a longer discussion, but
Bring it.
Denmark is not good at not consuming content that isn't from Denmark.
Yeah.
Denmark is really bad at consuming other content from other parts of the world.
Denmark loves sucking its own dick.
Yes, so hard.
Just like that.
Yeah, doesn't. No, I was about to sing the national anthem.
Aggressive.
Yeah.
Thank you for the visuals.
Yeah, fuck. That's gonna be a meme somewhere. Fuck, please don't make it a meme. Hilarious. No, but seriously, Danish people are like, fuck, man, I could go on like forever about this. That's maybe why I'm so into talking English all the time, because I just,
like even the language.
Yes, the culture, the films, the TV, the people, the fucking all of it, man. Yes, this is my own little station now. This is my point of view to the world. I don't have to be, even though I'm here,
The only time you have to actually like interfere with Danish people is on the supermarket.
Yeah. No, but I don't mind like talking Danish to people. It's fine. But when I have to consume Danish things, like, fuck, man, you know.
Well, you hear all the time Danish design.
Yeah.
Danish design.
Danish
DD.
design is okay. It's okay, you know. But we're such a small country. Like, we don't have enough. We don't have enough stuff. We have so little. Like, we don't even know how little we have because we're so used to it. Like, it's so wild. Like,
you can really, like, I guess that's sort of why I wanted this podcast to be not only about pop culture, but subculture as well.
Yes.
Because Denmark, or Scandinavia in general, is so...
so narrow-minded.
Narrow-minded when it comes to
look
all
at
this
me.
difference. Yeah, exactly like that. Basically. And they also love, sucking their own dick.
Yeah.
They love talking about
They can
themselves.
suck for that Danish Scandinavian dick for hours. And hours and hours.
Like, literally, like, Norway has a TV show which is a camera on a train or a boat, which came
Sounds
later
fucking
on.
boring.
It is. It's literally just a camera on a boat. And it's called, like, Hurtigruta, minut for minute. It's literally minutes.
What's it called? Can you say it in a funny voice, please?
Hurtigruta, minut for minute. I'm not even saying that in a funny voice. That's just Norwegian, mate.
Fuck, that's so funny. Hurtigruta. Is that it?
Well,
Hurtigruta.
you get a 10 out of 10 for pronunciation.
What does it mean?
It means basically, so Hurtigruta
Yeah.
is a sort of boat.
Okay.
So Norway's all these coastal villages,
Right.
cities and towns.
Yeah.
So you can't really get over, because if you have to drive, you have to drive like mountain,
Oh,
by
okay,
mountain
fine.
like that.
Okay, so you have
or
to
like,
take this boat.
Like that, yeah.
Okay.
So it's so much faster to sort of take the boat, just going through coast, and it's just like 90% coast.
Okay.
Everyone else who lives not by the coast
Yeah.
are the Norwegian version of rednecks.
Okay.
So yeah, I wouldn't recommend going there
Okay.
unless you're going skiing. But
Okay.
yeah, and NRK, which is the government broadcasting.
Yeah.
They just thought it would be a good thing to...
Hang on. Is this a live stream or is it like a pre-recorded thing that just loops?
It's a live stream. And it's both, actually. They are doing fucking rewinds of this.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Fuck. Oh shit.
And like, only people who watch this stuff.
It reminds me of the Fire DVD you put on, like, and then it's just a fire.
Place?
Yeah.
Yeah. Full on. I mean, like, the only
God.
demographic for this
Old. It's got to
show-
be old people.
Oh, yeah, it's
And those is young people.
yeah, it's like, if you've seen the Constitution of Norway
Right.
in the making, then you watch this stuff.
Fuck.
Or you paralyzed in a hospital bed. And
Oh
can't,
my
like,
god.
get the
That's
remote
gotta be
control.
miserable just looking at that shit. Fucking put something entertaining on for once.
Yeah, that would be interesting, actually, if it turned out to be like the Titanic and just
Oh
start
my
sinking.
god. Oh,
Really, I
that's
would watch
interesting.
that.
Sure, me too. Fuck yeah.
I'm like secretly had this like conspiracy theory that they're just filming everything. 'Cause
Okay.
maybe one day everything will just fucking go to shit. Like,
Or maybe-
something will sink. The train will go off the rails.
Or maybe one day someone will care.
Especially.
Now I care about this boat.
Well, it's a nice boat. It's a nice view and
Right.
everything, but like you don't get to see anything you wouldn't see from like a
Actual
nature
ride.
documentary. Yeah, or actually going there.
yeah.
That's the wacky stuff about it. Like, Norway doesn't have much tourism, and the only tourism it has is from the going on the train
Right.
and going on the boat
Yeah.
and going skiing. And if you're watching that on television, it's like, what's even the point?
Yeah. I want to change the subject because now we're on episode 2 and you wanted to talk about Bella Thorne,
Right.
right?
So
And also you have some other things you want to talk about?
yeah.
Okay, so let's go to that.
Well, funny enough, I just entered the studio. The first thing you say to me was like, "Do you know who Bella Thorne is?"
Right.
And I was like,
Yes.
OnlyFans.
yeah.
I heard about it.
Right. Okay, should we just summarize? Okay, so Bella Thorne is an actor. I haven't seen anything she's in. I don't think I've ever seen any of the Disney Channel shit.
I didn't have Disney Channel when I was little.
No.
I didn't really have a TV.
I think I've seen her somehow because I kind of recognize her face, but I can't pinpoint what it is. Anyways, people seem to love her. And they seem to love her so much, she made $1 million in the first 24 hours.
That's a lot of simps.
That's a lot of sims. Yes, damn it. She made $1 million the first day, I think. And $2 million the next, I think. Yeah.
Damn.
So that OnlyFans is a subscription service. She will make $2 million a month.
Really?
Yes, from now on, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
It's a subscription. It's not a one-time payment. It's a subscription. So she's going to roll in dough.
Well, that depends on people actually going to uphold their subscription.
Oh, sure.
Like,
but
many people
wouldn't you
just-
want to see what Bella Thorne is?
Yeah, but
I guess
people are getting into it now that it's fresh and you never want to see about it. And after a while, people will be like, "All right, I can get this shit for free elsewhere." But like, credits to her for figuring out this business
the most
model.
interesting thing is I read the article. She said like now she has full control over her image, and that is interesting because what does that mean? Is that that's we talked about that in episode 2 coming next time. Fuck. We're kind of recording these, and figure out. So, no, but we talked about like this thing about imagery and if you're famous and So I kind of get that. Why wouldn't you monetize even further? I'm not even sure she has sexual content on there. Like,
but that's the thing though, like, because she didn't direct a porn.
She did?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay,
I know,
maybe
it's
she.
so cool.
Fuck. Maybe
Doing
it
Miley
is.
Cyrus. I love it.
Fuck. Like, what if every porn star on the planet did this? Like, imagine.
I got an OnlyFans
Yeah.
account. I think they already done that.
I haven't heard like any,
I haven't heard about a porn star who doesn't have an OnlyFans.
Really?
Yeah. I feel
Well,
like
it's a great
everyone
way to monetize even further, right? On your brand.
Yeah, I think it's great. Like, as you said, she has more control, and she was a child actor on Disney Channel.
Yeah.
And Disney Channel is like known for being the
Right.
producer, corporate devil. So you can't really do anything without getting fired. So, because they don't want the bad image being reflected on the company, and like you can't really do anything. And I know as she's gotten older, of course, she wants to like express her sexuality, and
she's a beautiful woman, of course.
Yeah, and I guess that I did actually see like some sort of documentary about her.
Really?
Yeah, I was quite amazed because she was really poor.
Okay, like from a young age.
Yeah, like her family was really poor. I think she actually joined a Disney Channel show like in need of supporting her family.
Holy shit!
And going into it like that must be really fucking hard. Like, you could almost compare it to those children who are like pushed by their parents to go into that stuff. Because that you like can't really see like one child actor who doesn't get fucked up in some kind of way.
Yeah.
And that sort of entertainment scenery, and it's probably not like you shouldn't go there as a child.
I don't think so either.
Yeah,
no.
me neither. It's not
Fuck, but
healthy.
if you need a child actor, you need a child actor.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, of course.
So
But
it's like
it's just like this whole hyper
Yeah,
sensualization. Like same with like Millie Bobby Brown.
yeah.
Like she's great, but like, is it really healthy for her to have like all of that fame like from that young
Fuck
age?
Fuck no.
I feel like people should chill a bit.
But that's then we can also go into like beauty pageants for kids and stuff like that,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
That's fucking insane.
Yeah.
Fuck, man. Oh my goodness.
Like I totally get like the confidence builds and stuff,
Yeah,
but
no,
you get
no.
that from other kinds of sports.
Yeah.
And like if you want to do sort of,
But you started modeling young, didn't you?
oh yeah,
Were you 12?
12, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I started when I was 9 in like
fuck.
children's modeling,
Okay, so it's not okay.
and then when I was 12, I went in fashion,
Okay.
and yeah.
So you have like experience with this. Do you want to talk about some of this, or is it too
talk about? But from someone with experience firsthand about this stuff, I would like to set like age limit to modeling.
okay?
at 18.
Okay.
I know that would never go through.
No.
Maybe realistically 16, but people should be 18, man. People should be 25 to handle the shit modeling takes on you.
Right.
But you can't really put 25 age limit on anything.
No.
So 18, I guess, would
okay.
do. And then you like at least take some accountability of your own actions.
Okay. Then I have to kind of defend and say, okay, what if you sell baby clothing and if you sell clothes to kids and you are a retailer of kids' clothes? How would you do that then?
Well, I'm sorry, I sort of mispronunciated or I meant fashion modeling.
Okay, just fashion model. Okay, then we talk about that.
Because fashion modeling is for like that's
so there would need to be two kinds of different contracts for.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I guess.
Well, the issue is like if you, I feel like if you're going to sell, because this is the difference. These 12-year-old girls, right? They are selling stuff for a adult audience.
Right.
They are going for brands.
Yeah.
They're marketing adult clothing.
But do you look like a kid when how to explain this?
You have so much makeup on, you don't look like a kid.
Okay, so they actually sexualize the kid to match the brand, so it doesn't matter the age or. Yeah. That's fucked up.
Yeah, and like, the whole point, like, this could be like an all episode by itself, just like me exposing the fashion industry. But everyone who wants to change this.
We also just want to say, we don't want to ruin your modeling career. Like, if someone hears your statements.
Because that's the like main issue why no one's talking about this stuff. Is because they're like so afraid to don't get work. Yeah. Like, if you are difficult in any kind of way.
Yeah. So then you're labeled as hard to work with.
Exactly.
Yeah, fuck.
And like, I'm not saying everything is shit. I'm not saying like we can't make a standard that would work.
No.
It's just the way it is now.
Yeah.
And has been like since the dawn of time.
Shit. No wonder why Bella Thorne would then go in and do OnlyFans like this, right?
Yeah, of course.
She can totally control her own image, her own.
And that's also
pictures.
what social media is doing to modeling. Like, girls are getting more sort of handling of their stuff.
Right.
But that again is like a two-edged sword, because now you need a following in order to even get work.
But I also want to say something. The modeling industry, I feel like, only is interested in one form of beauty. That a beauty that can be transformed to match products.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas I see a fuck ton of beautiful girls that just isn't fashion beautiful. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Like if we just think of it like this. Humans are meant to be attractive. We're meant to so we can breed. So we can get attractive kids. So we can keep, like
attractiveness.
Yes. And some happen to be ugly, and those people might find ugly partners and then they breed and have ugly kids. But those ugly couples can actually make a pretty kid. Like, it's kind of weird. Like, I'm not even a scientist. I don't know what I'm talking about. But there's like such a wide spectrum of different kinds of beauty. I've seen like really sophisticated kinds of beauty. Like, it's so hard to explain. Like, it's not fashion beauty. They're just beautiful. And this is the thing I have a problem with. People try to be the most beautiful, where it's not about being the most beautiful. It's like being unique beautiful, like being your kind of beautiful. It's not, you can't be the most beautiful, but because everyone is kind of the most beautiful, but in their own way. Like, but they haven't figured out that they have to win by being themselves. Like, it's always, they have to, be inspired by then the Kardashians, or then it's a magazine, or then it's some other girl with a big ass and big tits and slim waist on Instagram or stuff like that. Like, work with what you got and then just amplify your own thing, right?
Just amplify it. Well, the issue with that
you know
is-
what I mean,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, sure. Like, but you're not going to work.
I'm not.
People
No.
don't hire.
Right. That's because the industry just only want this kind of certain of beauty, and
Yeah.
it fucks up all other kinds of beauty.
Yeah.
You know.
It affects all kind of people.
Yeah, and I don't like that. But then, okay. Also subjectively, why would you want to be a model? Like, theoretically, why would you want to have your image be for someone else's product? Like, it's like if you don't even stand for the product, then why would you want to?
I think that is actually what you're mentioning now is like my biggest issues with modeling right now.
Okay.
Is I have to endorse
Yeah.
modeling, no matter what you like come into it as, it's marketing.
Yeah.
It's just another brand.
It's just marketing.
It's just marketing.
Yeah.
And you're marketing these products, right?
Yes.
Would you stand for those products? Like, would you, every aspect of the production and like value of that product, would you stand for that? Like, I wouldn't.
I guess you would have to not care. You would have to not, unless you don't want to book work. Like, but then you're an activist, right? Then you would be more, socially conscious about stuff like that. It's a fucking double-edged sword, you know?
Yeah.
Because if you start saying stuff like that, then you won't book work. And then, especially if you start having like this kind of persona online and brands can see that, then it's like, okay, maybe it's some other kinds of brands you would attract, but I don't know. I think there's also some kind of layer of personal image to the public, like not having anything to do with modeling, just that you I work with Chanel or I work with Louis Vuitton or anything.
But why do people give a fuck about those names?
Right. Well, I don't give a fuck about any of that, but but I know people who
Aren't
do.
you cute?
And I think it's like okay, now I don't live in Copenhagen. I kind of live outside of Copenhagen, so I don't get the fucking everyday rush of Copenhagen. But Copenhagen is kind of a runway in the sense that you kind of want to display your best kind of outfit in that city because there's photographers going around from all kinds of magazines and blogs just taking pictures of people. And if the chance would present itself and you are not wearing your best outfit, then that, I don't even know if that has anything to do with it. That's just kind of how I'd feel. But everyone wants to look fucking good, you know? Everyone wants to be hot.
But that's the take back, right? Because everyone wants to look good, but they also want to wear specific names.
Right.
And like, if these names was like standing for something special, right?
Yeah.
If they were like trying to have better environment, production and labor and animal, I would get that. You'd pay the value for like that. The animals would get better treated. The workers would get better treated.
Yes.
It wouldn't be environmental dangerous.
Yeah.
But you're not. You're paying for this marketing scheme.
Right. It's actually the same we do when we buy groceries. Like, what kind of cow was this? Did it have a personality? Could it crack a funny joke? We don't know. We just buy the fucking meat, right?
Yeah.
We're not presented with a dead cow in a freezer. We're presented with meat. And that's how they do it. It's all marketing, you know. It's like we don't want to show this horrible, miserable cow who maybe was malnourished and had to pee and poo in the same stall. We want to show just meat.
Yeah, but that's my issue with everything you mentioned earlier. Like, why do people want to become models?
Yeah.
Because like a lot of girls, some guys too want to become models.
Yeah.
That's why it's such a hard line of work.
Yeah.
Because you're so easily replaceable.
Right.
And so many like that. I guess that comes to every line of work that many people want to work with.
Right.
Maybe also with creativity and creative lines of work.
Yes.
Is generally quite hard.
Yes.
And when it comes to that, it's like, why?
Yeah.
Why is it like that?
Right.
Like, why do these girls? But I guess like you can psychoanalyze it as like in our society, many girls just see the value of their beauty and admiration and like sex appeal. Yeah, and like it all comes down to looks, and like that's your value.
Looks is a vital thing, but it's not an ultimate thing. I think. Like I've met some people who are like gorgeous, but fucking boring. Like really fucking. Oh my god! What are you doing? You know, like really boring people.
Vanilla.
Yeah. And you know, I lost my train of thought. I don't know what to say now.
Well, I think what you said is when you, even if you do have like a really successful line of career in modeling, do you accomplish any? Like you can only get so good at walking.
Right.
You can only get so good at posing.
I feel like modeling is actually a stepping stone job to other things. Like you would have to do something else.
Everyone is a model nowadays.
Right?
Everyone is.
But I also see like really successful models with really good agencies and stuff like that who's also like now trying to transition over to like acting and music and stuff like that. Because modeling is just not sustainable. Eventually, you will get older, right? And you can't be in that line of work anymore, or you will get booked less. Yeah. So eventually, you can't be a model anymore. So it's like only a little snippet of time you can actually be a model, and in that time, you have to fill in so much fucking work that it might fucking ruin you, like to such an extent that you are so overworked. Because you have to, you know, it's such a small time. What do you say, 18 to 25 maybe? Then
like 12?
12 to 20.
If you haven't like gotten things working and started, like the stone rolling by you 20, you're done.
Okay. Yeah. That's it. That's if
25, you retired.
Yeah, okay. So that's what I'm saying. It's a small fucking window, and in that window you have to book as many jobs as fucking possible to have a personal brand. I would almost say you're not building up a portfolio for your agency. You're building up a portfolio for yourself that can be transitioned into a new line of work. Where I would say acting would be a great. Like I know this. I don't know her personally, but I follow this girl who's a model, and I just think she's so fantastic. She has a great personality. She's so funny, but she's like a real model, like a really. I don't have my phone.
Do you know what her name is?
Aubrey Williams. Have you heard of her? Let me just see.
Oprah Williams.
No, not Oprah. Aubrey.
Aubrey.
Let me just find her.
But like, so you're saying it's her personality
yes.
and funniness that makes it
so
awesome.
Gorgeous. Yeah, but she's also really funny.
But does that make, like, would it make her a comedian? Like,
viable? Yes, she's building up her TikTok following right now, and she's getting up there. You know, she's doing all these kinds of sketches with herself, and just and she's really good at that that form of humor. Also, she's just on her Instagram. It's a little more curated than her TikTok, but she's really good. She's like funny. I laugh at her stuff, but I can also tell she has a fantastic personality, which is super appealing to me. Like I love when girls develop more than just their physical beauty. Like you also, you have a great personality as well, right? Girls who do this just has a higher chance of expanding on other kinds of abilities and stuff like that. I think we're going into a working market where we need so many different kinds of abilities.
Well, yeah, that's the thing though about modeling. You're not really like, even if you are on top of your career as a model. Yeah. What is the abilities that you grow?
Right, totally.
Like you haven't taken an education.
No.
You don't know anything specifically that anyone else doesn't know.
You were so close to being homeless, like, and like, it's not you, but people are like, because there can also be a long time before booking a job, right? Like to the next job. So in theory, from when the job is done, you're actually fucking nervous until the next, like.
You are jobless.
Fuck, man.
You.
I wouldn't want to. Even if I somehow became a pretty boy.
I guess like the biggest like ability
Yeah.
you learn from modeling
Yeah.
is taking critique.
Yeah, maybe.
You get like a rock skin hard.
You would need to use that in acting to go
Yeah,
to
of
castings.
course.
It's like the same process, just you
That is
You're
like
using-
either it makes you
Yeah.
stronger or it fucking breaks you.
But that skill set with handling rejection, you can go right into acting and just like handle the
you have
same
to
kind
handle
of
a lot of rejection.
totally. But there's a way around that. You could start writing your own roles with your own scripts and your own, and then gather all your friends to make a movie.
Of course, and that's how many people.
Then you could have the
about it.
roles of your dreams, in theory. You could have your dream role.
Yes, but what if you want to just work as an actor? What if you don't want to write stuff?
you would be an actor. You would be an actor in your own shit.
Yeah, of course, but like, what if you don't have the abilities to produce good shit? Then it's not really a role of the dreams.
No, but then you got the acting experience. You got directing experience, all which is great for the resume. I would say anyone wanting to do any form of acting should just make their own shit, gather all their friends and make a movie, because then you would be so much far along than just waiting for a part, that might never come.
That's very true, especially like when it comes to building up show reel.
Also, I think actors might be some of the people who are very charismatic in different ways.
Yeah.
And it's not always that Hollywood is good at portraying different kinds of personalities. Like when you see someone new entering the scene, it's actually because they got a part that it kind of was close to their personality, but then then people see that and then they're like, oh, we can actually do something with this kind of personality. And then a lot of kinds of movies with that kind of personality trait comes after, because she gets booked in the same, or he gets booked in the same kind of. You saw
Typecasting.
Yeah, kind of, but it's more close to You saw that with Jonah Hill and with Seth Rogen. Those types of characters, kind of, they got their own little moment that back in 2000 something.
Yeah, and like if you just, let's say Jonah Hill.
Yeah.
Like he started out in comedies, right?
Yeah. And now he's like
Have
a
you
serious.
seen Maniac?
Yes.
It's
Great
so
fucking
good.
movie.
It's
Great
a
fucking
series.
movie. Also, Moneyball is
Is
fucking
it?
amazing. Yes.
Series?
Yes, and also Wolf of Wall Street and also mid-90s. Everything he's doing is so great. Like, he's just good. He's really good. Like, and I love seeing performances of really good people. It's just
I
a
love
pleasure.
seeing like actors going completely different from what they are or have been in or have been.
And that also means that people possess so much more than just one thing. We're not one thing. We're a lot of things combined into one body, Sorry for that cough.
You should stop smoking, man.
I stopped 2 years ago, dude.
Yeah.
So
Stopped fucking 20 years too late.
yeah. True that. No, but it's really interesting. Like, also Bill Hader. You know about that guy, right?
No.
Oh, fuck.
An actor?
Yeah. Great actor. Let me see if I can find him here. When you see a picture, you know who it is. This dude.
Oh, right. Yeah.
He is so great. Fucking, I
Have
love
you
it.
noticed one thing about actors?
Mm-hmm.
They have like recognizable faces.
Yeah. Do I have that?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
nice.
would say so.
Oh, that's great.
I've heard
Yeah.
that I have a very manly face.
You don't.
So I was like,
Manly face?
well, that's good for me.
Who the
'cause
hell?
then I can do, like, both.
Who the hell tells
Then
you
I can
these
do
things?
both roles. I can do man roles and female roles. I hope.
Like, are you talking about a Kate Blanchett kind of thing where she did that? She did like was it an art piece or something where she was like both men and I don't know. I can't remember it. But you don't have a manly face. You have a very feminine face, I would say.
Well, thanks, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Not that it's wrong with having a masculine face.
No. I hope I have a masculine face. Do I?
I don't know. I can't really tell.
Maybe it's feminine. Fuck me!
Well, like, yeah, but
No, but what I want to say
have to
about Bill
be-
Hader, I want to say that he started out doing SNL. and he's fucking hilarious. He does some amazing impressions. He's super funny. But then a TV show called Barry came around. Have you seen that?
Yeah, the Barry. Yeah.
Such a great show.
I haven't seen it, but I heard about it.
It's about a hitman who wants to quit the business and becomes an actor. And then he has to make it in Hollywood and go to acting classes while still killing people on the side, you know. It's really fucking funny, and it's awesome, and it's brutal, and he's so good, and he's serious. I have to stand up now. Is it okay? I'm gonna stand up.
Stand up, mate. Stretch your... What do you call it?
Just have to stand up. Did I? Here. No, it's because my testicles fall asleep.
Ah, right. Okay.
And I've heard that's not something men's testicles do. So I'm like, is this a disease of some sort? And I guess I don't know. I'm not willing to explore it.
Can we please not cut that out?
Sure. Fuck yeah. Okay.
Your testicle fell asleep.
Okay. I don't want to get into this, but it's a serious thing. It's not pleasant. It's like, have you ever had your arm fall asleep?
Oh yeah.
That's what it's like with my testicles.
I can't imagine having testicles and making them.
Can you imagine having something really sensitive between your thighs, and then when you go for a walk, it's like it hurts because your knees bump into it all the time?
I think you lost me between the sensation between your thighs or something like that.
Right. It's like having a little piece of nuts in a small sensitive bag that you elongate from your scrotum, and then eventually you can have like a hacky sack. No, I don't know.
Hacky sack. I'm learning so much new.
Yes, it's a new information. It's yeah.
Well, speaking of new information.
Okay, bring it.
I just got a new apartment.
Okay, nice.
So I've been a lot on the marketplace.
Okay.
And are you just gonna stand?
I'm just gonna stand there until the blood flows again.
Okay. Till your testicles is alive again?
Yep. Alive and well.
Well, so I've been on marketplace.
Yeah.
A lot lately.
Tell me about that.
It's actually hell.
Why?
Because, like, you know, I get why people actually buy new stuff. Because I've always been, like, this massive crusader for buying stuff used. I used buy all my clothes stuff used.
Okay.
And that includes, like, furniture and all that. But it's a fucking hazard because of people. People marketplace are wankers.
What do you buy there?
Everything, of course. Like, everything is sold there. So if I can find it there, I will buy it there. And there are some really funny ones.
Tell me. I'm gonna sit down now.
Well, I feel like I should just start this segment all over again.
No, it's great. Here we go. There's...
Do you wanna...
Yep. That's great. Just keep talking.
So I just got my new apartment, right?
Yeah. You got your new apartment. You got a stuff for marketplace.
And I got, like, I saw all of these crazy ads.
Crazy hands.
Ads.
Ads.
Oh, ads, like advertisements.
Okay.
Or like, what do you call them? Posts?
Yeah, posts.
Posts.
It's a good post.
And so I was like, oh, okay, some of these are like mediocre, but I wonder if I can like find some real ones.
Yeah.
So I Googled it.
Okay.
Like, I find some pretty fucking good ones.
Okay, hang on. What are we talking about here?
I'm talking about marketplace posts.
Okay, but what post? Like, what object is it?
Well, I guess you'll figure it out.
So you don't know?
I got them on my phone.
Let me see. Here we go. Okay.
All right.
Oh, I have to guess. Like what? Okay, is it a fun thing? It's
No,
a segment
no,
thing.
I
It's a segment thing, guys. It's a segment.
Okay, so one trend they have is like people who are selling like mobile phones.
Yeah.
And in order to take a picture of the mobile phone, they're like...
They also do this with mirrors. Like, they can't...
Well, yeah, the thing is like, okay, so...
But people are pretty good with the mirrors. Okay.
I'll pop them up on the screen.
Okay, here we go.
It looks like this.
Is that a Danish thing?
Phone is not the picture because I used it to take the photo, but it's the exact height, length, and width.
Oh my god. Fuck, dude. I'll buy it. It looks fine to me.
And same on here.
Oh my god.
I don't have another camera other than this
Is
phone.
these from Denmark?
No.
Okay,
no.
Fuck me. Oh, that's great.
Mate,
But this is great. Okay.
I don't translate English.
Okay. Awesome. Yeah. Fuck, man. But there's some fucking creatures on there.
Oh yeah, but those are only ones like
right.
Obviously.
Totally.
Right?
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I think there's some really sophisticated ones like that.
Okay,
like
here
this
we
one.
go. Please show me.
I'm not going to show you. I'm just going to read the description.
Okay, and then show me afterwards.
Yeah. Edible panties. Only selling because I didn't know my boyfriend didn't like licorice. Fit size large, but you can eat around the waistband and retie smaller. Only worn once, like new condition. Cost $40.
Oh my god, let me see. Oh my.
Shit. Yeah.
Shit. But I bet there's some people might be interested in like, hey, fuck yeah, dude.
Then you also have, it's a bucket
Okay.
with water in it and a carrot.
Okay.
It's called an Aussie snowman.
An Aussie snowman. Oh my god. Oh, Australians are so good with humor.
And then, well, it doesn't probably not from Australia who made this, but
I think it is. It sounds like an Australian dude having some fun.
I feel like Australia is like the sort of Florida man of the world.
No, it's not. It's great. They have creatures and stuff on the ground. It's great.
Oh, damn, they got stuff on the ground.
They have stuff on the ground,
No,
and some of it is alive.
Australia, they got stuff on the ground.
They have creatures, snakes and such.
Oh shit, we don't have that.
We don't have that. We only we have.
only have boring snakes. You've seen that meme with like, Mom, can we get Australian snakes? Like, we have snakes and like snakes at home.
Oh fuck my god. It's an hugum. Yeah.
I love this one. I'll read the description.
Okay, let's go.
Tanning bed, 16 bulbs, 30-minute bed. It costs $10.95 to replace bulbs, but bulbs are up to date. Bed will need a 220 plug-in. Only one person has ever tanned in it, and it's being sold because she found out she had skin cancer.
Oh my god. Oh fuck.
Really makes you want to buy it.
Oh my god. Just leave that out of the ad, fucking idiot. Oh my god.
It's probably meant like comedic. I don't know.
Right.
I hope it's real. I don't, but like. But yeah, I love this one.
Okay, here we go.
It's actually not. It's a selling group.
Okay.
And it's actually not a selling post.
Okay.
It's a warning post.
Warning.
In the selling group.
Okay.
And it says, warning, this guy was supposed to buy a washer dry machine for £150. He wanted to see it working first. And he asked if he could do a load of laundry. After he finished, he said, let me go get the money. Got in his car and drove away with his clean clothes.
Sounds like a smart dude, though. Right?
I mean, like, if you want to get your fucking clothes washed for free.
Totally, yeah.
It's a way to do it.
Right.
Or you can just move in with your girlfriend and put all the clothes on the floor. And then she can just get so tired and put all of them in washing clean and clean them for you.
Listen, guys, you heard that? You heard that, guys? Fucking do it.
Like, I'm not even joking.
No.
I don't know if I should say it because he will kill me. But he has never put on a washing machine in his life.
Really?
Never.
We're talking about her boyfriend.
Yeah.
Never?
Never.
That should be a documentary in and of itself.
Yeah, like I would love to just like, it would be so good just to have like this documentary about my boyfriend, kind of like the one with what's called those like those people going out in the wilderness and living in the wild.
We're trying to find Bigfoot in his own habitat.
I just like I'm gonna drink my own piss because I'm gonna survive this.
Like, Bear Grylls. Oh my god.
That would be my boyfriend. Just in his own apartment.
Okay, he drinks his own piss in his own apartment.
Probably because he couldn't figure out how to pay the water bill or something like that.
Fuck, there's no more beers, dude.
No, I'm making him sound really useless.
Of course, we can make fun. It's okay. He's a great guy, though.
Yeah.
He can take a joke. That's what we're saying.
Oh, yeah. Well, I can take a lot of shit from him, so...
Oh, nice. But it's, fucking, if you don't need to wash your clothes and you can handle it being a little smelly, I don't know, I might say just...
So that's your, like, option. It's just
no, fucking, I love washing my clothes. I love washing my sheets. I love just doing all the, basically, I just love fixing things around the house, like chores, my own chores. I hated when I was a kid doing chores, but I love my own chores. Like, it sounds
you would actually be really happy as like a house dad.
Yes, I would. I would love that. If I could work from home somehow, like if I could just have my whole fucking business in my house, and then I could just have my kids and my wife. She would come home from her work or something, then it would be fun. Like, I don't know, I wouldn't mind, like, but I fancy myself having a big fucking mansion and like helicopter pads and like crocodiles and dolphins and sharks and kangaroos and monkeys and dogs and other kinds of cats. Not like, Lion King.
Become like Joe Exotic.
No, but I get where he's coming from. He has, a love relationship with these animals, and I wouldn't want that, but I kind of want to hug some animals.
When you just want to hug some animals.
Yeah, sometimes you just want to stroke a cat.
That is actually really good quotes.
Yeah, so then we should put that on a fucking sticker. And
I think that's like...
That's funny. Sometimes you just want to stroke a cat.
It's the outro. That's like the voice word.
Oh my god, this is so funny. I love this. This is gonna be a great podcast. I'm so in love with this tone, this style, and now we also recorded for 1 hour. Like, I'm totally on it.
I guess like 1 hour episodes is the perfect merit.
I love. It's a great length.
No, we can't make it any further.
No, we can't. Do you want to say something until the next episode, or?
I just want to say this.
Here we go.
Sometimes you just want to stroke a cat.
Sometimes you just want to stroke a cat.
Yeah. And my name is Ada Mo.
And mine is VX Madsen. And go follow us on social media. We are awesome. She's pretty and awesome. And I am just... I just exist. So have a nice day. See you later.
Thanks for tuning in to Nomo Radio. Go follow us on social media at Nomo Radio for the latest news and updates. And remember to follow your host at VX Madsen and Ada.mo. You can find all the episodes on the official website at www.nomoradio.com.